Bruno Dubois, Theo together with Stefan Kandler from Orient Express Racing Team. Today we had a beautiful sailing day here in Barcelona and your team looked to be performing great. But when looking into the whole picture of the project, in terms of performance, are you where you expected to be according to your initial planification?
Yeah, where do we stand compared to our planning? I think we're spot on what we're looking for. We took the boat over in August last year. We did directly Villanova. We had another 3 or 4 weeks training, 3 weeks I think, before sending the boat to Jeddah, and the boat came back beginning of January. So we didn't have a lot of time training, but we did in one design mode. And our plan was beginning of January to start on LAQ 12 mode with different system, a bit more what we're gonna have on 75 sails and systems. So we are on, and we're really surprised how well the guys and the girls are doing to, playing with the boat. Probably because they've been sailing on other series with manual flight control also, so that helped probably, and the process and the system that the guys are used to work together on that. So I'm quite pleased. I think I would say that on the sailing point of view, I think we're a little bit advanced on what I thought we would be. So we have another, I would say, a couple of months more sailing that way. I really want the crew to have indigestion of LAQ 12. So they will be sick and tired to be on that boat, and will be very happy to jump on a 75. So I think, yeah, we're on track.
At this point of the season, everybody's excited about the upcoming news of when the new AC75 from every team are going to be launched. Alinghi Luna Rossa and Emirates Team New Zealand already confirmed their new boats are going to be launched in April. Have that been a big surprise to you? And when do we may expect to have news about your plans for launching the new boat?
No, it's not a big news. I thought that we knew some of the team were coming out, and for us, I think you'll get the information on time. I think when it's necessary to come, it's coming soon. So don't worry about that. We'll not launch a boat in August.
We're really looking forward for it. Mainly, I think everybody was thinking that you were going to be the first.
No. It's we had some choice to make at one point, and it was about having a very performant boat late, or something different, less performant probably for here, but earlier. So it's a balance between those two that we had to make, and we decided to go for late launching.
Exciting. Let's see what you're coming with. Then Bruno, you have been offshore racer, sailor, company director and team manager for other America's Cup editions, Volvo Ocean Race, etc. So according to your great experience, how difference you can find on the new AC75 performance from what the numbers in design are telling you to what you will find in reality when sailing?
I don't think we're going to find anything different than what we have on the numbers and what we have on the simulator. So far, we've seen on the 40 that, what we thought, what we work with the simulator, it's exactly what we got on the 40. So there's no reason with the 75 to be different. Now, the evolution is what it is. We have young sailors, and the young sailors want to both go fast. And we have, in another series, we have still the speed record with 99.94 kilometer, and that's what sailors want now. everything else is dinosaur. I'm probably a dinosaur too, so I'm going with the flow. I think it's pretty nice to see the development and how amazing, you know, those systems are working. And it's funny because I try to stay away from the social media, but sometimes I go back and see people saying that this is not sailing anymore, those sailors are not fit, they're just sitting. But when I look at the way they train, I can tell you they are way more fit than the sailors we had on the V5 boat 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Those guys, those grinders were fat and heavy. Here I can tell you the grinder, the cyclist, and the sailors are super fit with no fat, nothing, and super bright also. And they were not just pushing lead for pushing lead like in the past. I think nothing wrong with what we did in the past, but I think those sailors are pretty fit and pretty amazing, I think.
We have almost 6 months to go until racing in Barcelona on the preliminary regatta. In general terms, how you're facing this last month of planification, and what is the main challenges?
Well, for us, the main challenge is that we're alone with one training boat and one 175. So some of the team have, you know, multiple 75. I mean, they had the 75 from the past. They managed to develop things, something that we don't have to do since we bought a design package from Emirates Team New Zealand. So we're not going to redevelop what we think those people were the best last time. So we're going to just go with what they are giving us, and it's fine. And our challenge will be to understand what they are giving us, because when we launch the boat, you know, that's it. We're by ourselves, and there's no point to. We cannot exchange anymore. There's no communication allowed. So the challenge for us is to understand exactly the product we're going to get. We're doing much racing on simulators, so that's fine for us. It would be nice to do it on the water, like some of them are doing with the 40, but you know, that's the story of our campaign. We don't have that opportunity, and we have to play with that and use that as an opportunity to do something else. So for me, that's fine.
And then to finish, last one, jumping into the Women and Youth project, when do you expect they can start sailing with the AC40? And are you going to wait until have the AC75, or will they be able to sail when the main team is not using it?
Well, it's a mix of everything. In fact, the two skippers of so the women and the youth, they are already part of the Challenger team. In fact, Enzo Ballanger is working with us as a backup helmsman, so he's full time with us when he's not busy with training with the others. In parallel, they are doing Easy to Fly and 69F program the whole year to be in competition and to start working on the group for the youth and the women. So they start already sailing with us on the 40, and slowly we're going to take more and more of them with the Challenger team to give the takeover. And I would say that when we will have the 75, they will be full-time with the team there, and they will be full-time here with everybody. But they are already they're on a part-time work already. They work already for the team. They have this week. In fact, they are in Quiberon in France for a week of work, where they're sailing on different floating boats and you know, working on different, you know, plan that we have for them.
Okay, Bruno, thank you so much for your time.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.